evening, ladies and gentlemen. HMG, it's 10 o'clock. That means it's the hour of power. We got everyone here. We're minus City tonight, but Happy New Year. Let me start off with that. To the left of me, this big red Kool-Aid dude. Merry New Year! Happy New Year! And
it's Juice with Juice, Dirty Juice. Happy New Year, motherfuckers.
El Presidente, yo.
And last but not least, it's your man Swerve the Cool Ruler. Okay, so here we go. New year, new you. I hope everybody who's made resolutions sticks to them.
Yeah.
We got a lot of things planned for the new year, but most importantly, we got our dude Prezi Mac back.
Yo.
He's a intercontinental lover, world traveler, and anytime he's here, it's always a good time. So in 2017, we got a lot of things that we're going to kick off, but most importantly, we are starting off the year right with a new promotion for the ladies.
Okay.
We're calling it Searching for a Lady Mac. Here's the premise.
I should have known he was setting something up.
Here's the premise.
Yes.
Mac is back, y'all.
Oh, man.
Mac recently had a birthday over the holidays. A significant birthday. Now, I'm going to give his age. I'm not going to ask for his permission because I know because he looks well for his age, he shouldn't have a problem with it. Mac just turned 40. Correct, Mac?
Looking good. Looking good.
So, Mac is getting tired of running down all these women and all this stuff. So he wants to settle down eventually. And what he's about to do is search for Mrs. Mac. That's why we're calling it Searching for Lady Mac. However, he's opened up the criteria. All ladies can apply. All races, all ages, except they have to be able to breed a picnic for him.
At least one.
He needs one kid. That's all he's asking for, right?
Only one.
That's not a lot.
That's not a lot. And I can't say all sizes, though. Mac won't allow me to say all sizes.
You could say it.
Don't worry, I'm in charge of that.
And the criteria is, and there's no other way to put it. In his own words, Mac doesn't box heavyweight.
No.
So,
no.
Yeah, but they normally can find chicken, though, Holmes.
Yeah, well, so anyway, if any of you ladies feel up to the challenge,
Sunday dinner ain't important.
Looking for a new last name,
okay.
Want to be the envy of your friends and have the last name Mac, reach out to us. HMG. We're here every Thursday night. The telephone number's on the screen.
I'm screening resumes.
And Mark is screening
resumes. He's back in town.
Boog is screening resumes. And you can't trust Boog because his screening process might be a little tedious. And some of y'all might have to do some things just to get to Mac. So
that's all right.
That's all right. It's HMG, y'all. He man gang. It's a man's world.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly.
It's a man's world.
To get what you want.
Because when you want to get to the star singer, you got to go through the bodyguard, right? You got to go through the agent.
When we seen backstage, just know that. Okay, so
I want to know how I get to the yams. How can I get to the
yams?
Anyway, guys. So look, I got a little bit of news, but before we jump into the news, you guys make any New Year's resolutions?
I did.
What?
Well, really, it's just me keeping it. If you got a bad attitude, stay away from me.
So what is that? So how is that a New Year's resolution, though?
That I'm holding steadfast to that.
I'm interested. I want to hear more. How are you going to enforce this?
You're going to kick him.
Exactly.
All right.
No, you just.
I'm going to ignore.
So are you talking specifically to men, women, what?
Mainly women. Okay. Dudes don't really have bad attitude.
Okay, so that's another thing. That's another. I'm glad you did that. That's another important criteria to add for the love of Mac.
Yep.
Bad attitudes need not apply.
It should be a reality show. Look.
Okay, well.
$300. Hey, that Duffy. Duffy Dot.
Boog over there, the man who's going to be responsible for screening.
Duffy Dot.
I ain't do that.
The applications just made a mess. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have HMG back in the 2017 year. So, Boog, you got any New Year's resolutions that you care to share? If not, you don't have
get
to.
fit, take care of myself. Save, treat the people that treat me better. Things like that.
That's kind of
Yeah, 'cause
boring.
you've been treating me kind of foul.
That's for good reason.
That's true too.
Yeah.
What about you, Juice?
I ain't gonna take no advice from no one that's not willing to take that same advice from themselves.
All right. That's good.
That's happened to you. You care to share? That's interesting.
Nah,
right?
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just,
I don't like that.
Yeah, don't give me advice that you ain't.
Because you know what? You know what that comes off as? Like they know it all because they didn't.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna take their own advice. Like it doesn't come off like they know it all. It comes off like they're not self-aware. They can't see themselves. Yeah. So they're great at trying to poke into your life.
Better.
And then
they never done
they can't look at their own life. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm glad you guys said that. I would share my New Year's resolutions to you guys, but mine are kind of boring. But I will say I'm on top of my game this year. Know that.
Yeah, okay.
Anybody, you want to see the best of me? It's going to be in 2017.
All right.
Moving forward.
All right, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All things.
All things.
All things.
Yeah.
Take care of you. Take care of yourself.
And I came up with something. Actually, I overheard it, but I like it. So, like, this is going to sound kind of corny for HMG, but I'm no longer afraid of heights because I'm on top of my game. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because in order to climb, now don't dip down. Don't dip down. What I'm saying is sometimes people are afraid to go that extra mile, So they are afraid of heights. They're afraid of,
I get up there with
what comes with it. Yeah. So I'm on top of my game.
Okay.
So after the corny part of the HMG show, which I know you guys decided to tune in for, here comes the fuckery. So we don't have City here to do the news, so we're just gonna jump right into it because
No, wait a minute. Because normally Juice is the stand there.
No, shit. I hate that motherfucker. I hate that.
I mean, I leave town and all of a sudden people brand new.
You know I ain't the stand in.
Nah, you normally come in, you have your own rendition.
News.
oh shit. Hey, you know what? He wasn't into it. You can't do that to somebody,
You can't do
You can't make somebody. If he don't feel it, he don't feel it.
You can't force it, man.
Mac
You can't force it.
made me.
That's good enough.
You can't force it.
Hey, it's
man.
better than that shit.
Go ahead, man.
News that you can lose or use.
Okay, I only got two stories. Here we go. This is the part of the story where I read the headline. These three, so it's going to be, we will have a deciding vote here. Decide whether or not you guys get the storyline. So the first of two stories. Ohio family shocked to find child's video game contained porn DVD instead.
Use.
Lose.
Okay, you're a loser, Mac. A Westchester, Ohio family is wondering how a pornographic film ended up inside the case of a children's video game.
Yeah,
On
he probably ain't even say nothing right away. He played that video game for about 12 hours. He said, "Hey, Mom, that joint ain't working." He rewound and fast forward. It's skipping now. Got scratches in it.
When he cuffed that joint, he cuffed that joint.
Yeah, he said, "I want to play this in my room. Can we set this up in my room?
Hold this.
Just in case." He upstairs with the volume down.
I played on my PlayStation.
I've been playing on the video game.
He dubbed it.
He done
first.
wedged the
When
door.
He gave it up, he dubbed
Yeah,
it.
he
got
wedged
his
the
own
door. You can't even
it.
get in his room. Room all muggy and musty. Hey, what's the age kid?
7.
Oh yeah, he
God.
curious. Yeah, he want to know what's happening.
Nah, but hold on.
He had
On
that
Christmas
for 3
Day,
days.
I was angry, Krista Grider said. I was very upset about it, and now I'm confused on how it happened. Grider's daughter, Mackenzie Blankenship, got the Nintendo Wii U console on Christmas Eve from her family. On Christmas morning, she got the Nintendo Wii U game Splatoon as a gift from Santa. Hours later in the afternoon, Grider removed the plastic wrap so her daughter could open the case. The disc Mackenzie saw inside was not the game, but the DVD,
It was a game.
Sensual Seductions 2.
Oh man.
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
Oh, you just
It was a woman.
You just turned her out, right?
Stuff, yeah.
It wasn't one.
Lord.
It was the
It
one.
wasn't one.
So
She's
Hey, I just like one see.
She gave it to him.
yeah, right.
I just like one see.
What, the movie?
A little bit.
I want to
That's
see
what's
one.
She gave the two.
I want to see the
I
sequel.
wanna
The
see
sequel's
one.
never as good as the first one,
Yeah,
right?
but you might have
That's
some,
why she
some
kept-
new Jones in
That's
there.
why she kept the first one.
Okay, so next story. Italian priest accused of hosting orgies, pimping out women. Right.
Yeah, let my man drinking his wine. Look,
Oh, this is communion wine.
Oh man.
So,
dost thou tempt me?
Can I get 3 votes on this one?
so yeah.
Use, and use.
Now I'm glad you guys, because actually the story inside the headline actually matches,
Oh,
right? Nick?
man.
This is actually a good story.
He saw
Oh,
a few
my
twerking
God.
videos. He couldn't control it. So
Really?
what the hell with this shit?
Look,
Oh, my God.
good.
It's hard out here for a priest.
It is.
Italian authorities are investigating a Catholic priest from Padua who has been accused of hosting orgies in his rectory and pimping out a stable of women.
Oh, I want to know what his music was. What inspired him? I want to know what inspired him.
Father Andrea Contin, 48, a parish priest at the Church of San Lorenzo, is under investigation for domestic violence and abetting prostitution after 3 female parishioners complained about his unholy behavior, according to the local Italian media. Contin is also accused of pimping out some of his lovers, which could amount to as many as 15 women to other men on wife-swapping sites.
No.
Contin has now been arrested,
Wow.
and he's currently on vacation in Croatia. The parish has asked him to step down as the investigation continues, but that does not amount to a conviction, reads a statement written in Italian from the Diocese of
Croatian
Padua.
vacations.
One 49-year-old church volunteer told the local media she was one of the priest's many lovers. Quote, "There were a lot of women hovering around him," she told the newspaper. "I didn't understand that at first, only later."
Bread, take this wood.
The woman added,
What he gave,
Hey,
he saved him. He saved him. Drink this wine, eat this bread, take this wood. Sit your mouth open. Sit your feel like opening your mouth. There you go.
hey, look, right?
He a dirty mother. That's a dirty. You know what I'm saying? He is the worst. Yeah, if there's a hell, he gonna bust it wide open. If there is a hell, he gonna bust it wide.
He gonna repent
He
first.
is the first one.
throw him in that joint.
Hey, speaking of busting it wide open,
He's gonna repent first.
the woman added that he had pursued her over the phone and sent her a flood of messages. Eventually, they shared a kiss and started having sex all the time. It happened in the rectory and in different houses, she said. But I say no more because there are investigations when at all hours, morning, afternoon, night, always. Another woman told the Italian newspaper she initially turned to Contin for help when she was going through personal and financial problems. And after a few meetings, he made a move on her. Eventually, he wanted more, quote, extreme and violent sex.
Satan,
Quote,
dost thou tempt me?
so
That's
basically,
That's my dog.
in Italy, that Catholic church is no different than any other black church.
Yeah, but at least he wasn't messing with kids, though.
What you mean, la?
At least he wasn't messing with kids.
That's why I'm not upset with him.
Hey, look, let me tell you something.
Because a lot of them
Black church.
go to the church for that.
Black church, what?
Yeah, black church. Yeah, there's some dirty stuff going on.
It's a lot of dirty
It's a
stuff.
lot.
You want to know why?
Stuff going
no
on.
more
Because
different than
because these women idolize
Exactly.
the pastor.
Yeah.
How can you not? I mean, like, power is a funny thing. You're asking them not to use it, but they come home and tell you, today, pastor said, your girl will never tell you. Mark said,
Right.
She ain't telling nobody Mark said. But she tell
Maybe you
what
was
pastor
right.
said.
The pastor said,
Don't tell me that.
Pastor be coming and giving them a special anointing. put his hand on their head first.
Lucifer.
And then he slowly lowered their head. Never mind.
Wow.
Moving on. That's it for the news. We didn't have much this week because
Son of the
it's the beginning of the year. I wanted to talk about it. Didn't you guys catch the Bobby Bowden comments this week? Because I thought it was kind of interesting.
No, what did he say?
What did he say?
You
caught it?
wear earrings.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
shit he said.
yeah. Okay,
He
so
said what?
remember last week we discussed George Carl comments. So he was on Mike and Mike in the morning, and
Oh, we got a call on the line.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You hot?
Yo,
HMG.
what's up, caller?
Yeah, the guy was Italian, you said. Is that right?
Oh, Jesus.
No, because I'm just checking.
Yeah, he was Italian. Yeah.
That was the Italian.
He was
Yeah,
an
he was
Italian
Italian, for sure.
Catholic priest.
Yeah.
Right, and you mentioned the black church as well. What are you talking about? Listen,
Yeah. What's up, man?
What's your comment?
listen, I'm going to say something about this, all right? All right? I'm going to say it once. It's despicable. All right? Even though he's Italian, I was going to fight for him, but get rid of his ass. You're right.
We didn't say get rid of him.
applauded him.
We didn't say get rid of him.
Get rid of all of them, damn it.
That doesn't sound like the parents that you belong to.
I'm just saying, man, it ain't right. You don't use your power, make someone feel wrong, cross them up, and do all that. Blacks, whites, red all over, get rid of all of them, damn it.
You know what, man? All right, man.
Much love to the crew. One.
Yeah. All right, man. Okay. How do we follow that?
Get rid of him.
It's hot in here, Darnell. Bobby Bowden. Bobby Bowden, right? He was on Mike and Mike and following up George Carl comments about the players that he had that needed father figures, right? And here's what he said when asked about it. I used to kid about this. They grew up wanting to be like their mama, Bowden said. They want to be a man like their mama. That's why that's the way they were raised. That's why they wear earrings. This was a older attempt at a joke, right? He thought it was a joke, the earring part. But he said he made an estimate of 65 to 70% of the homes he went into didn't have a father there.
Yeah,
I believe it.
Right.
And he was saying his experience that these guys didn't know how to be men. Said in a lot of cases it was their mothers, single mothers.
Yeah.
Sometimes their grandmothers. Sometimes big sisters.
That's true.
I believe it.
It's true, but people are, he drew. There was a lot of kickback from this.
Well,
And
the
it's-
truth hurts. The
See,
truth hurts.
You know what? Yeah.
See, this is what I'm saying about
Hold on now.
The truth hurts.
Old white.
He's an old white guy though.
No, but Bobby Bowden
He didn't mean it the
is-
way you want him
Well, I'm
to.
saying-
You want to interpret it.
Is it true?
No,
Why is it not true?
they want to be like. They're wearing earrings because they want to be like their moms. That's what they saw.
No. That part I think was a
talking
joke.
about-
No, I
It was
know,
a
but
bad
it's
joke.
the fact that he said no. But the fact that he says, the fact that he
And it's not
feels
apologizing
like
for it
he
either.
can say shit like that. Bobby Bowden has forgotten that it's a lot more world out here other than Florida State. See, in Florida State, he can get away with shit like that. When the rest of the world, the intelligent world, hears that shit, of course, there's backlash. That's an ignorant white man from the South. That's all he is. An old white man out of touch with reality. That's what the fuck he is.
But the households he's going into.
Oh, that's
is
the truth.
reality.
And
That's what I'm talking about.
and
Yeah.
he was notorious
But that shit
for if
systemic.
he makes it into your household, you're signing.
Yeah.
Because
come,
you know
Lou Holtz
he was
the same
an old charmer. This is an aside, but there was a
Piece of shit. Fuck it.
Leroy Butler, former safety for Florida State,
Anybody
he
play
grew up
for
in the
that.
hood. You know, obviously, I mean they all did. They came from disadvantaged homes. Apparently, his sister was like 3 or 4 years old at the time, and she didn't go to anybody. And when he came home from school, his sister was sitting on Bobby Bowden's lap, and he knew that's when he was going. His mom basically was like, "You decided to go to Florida State." Now, I will say this. You all right?
Yeah.
Nah, you got something you want to say? Go ahead.
Nah, it's just that.
It's a stupid story. I threw it in there.
No, it's not a
It-
stupid story. It's just that he's sitting on his. That's just. Let's make nice with it. Let's make nice with the nigga.
That's what they do, though.
Let's make
That's
nice
what
with
they
him. Man, come on. He don't give a shit about that little girl. He never gave a shit about. And they just.
You don't gotta stop. Go ahead,
Man,
man.
they just sometimes it just.
It's a
that
new
shit
year,
just-
man.
Sometimes
Let that
it
shit
just
out.
Nah, sometimes that shit just burns me up, man.
Yeah, I'm burning up because of these lights. But if that
That's-
burn you up,
That's reality, though.
That's how I'm about to say. That's reality.
Okay, so it's not 100% reality, but that's I think the unfair part was, and of course at first I was saying it's reality. Just so happens in athletics, the most disadvantaged kids, because they're so hungry, they're the best athletes. So yeah, that's his reality, but the numbers it's not a fair representation of blacks as a whole.
No,
but we're talking about sports.
Right.
I heard some years ago. He is talking about sports,
right.
But it's hard for disadvantaged groups of people. So you're going to talk about blacks, Hispanics, lesbian and gay community, and women to compartmentalize. Once they hear something, it's just all emotion because we live it, right? Mm-hmm. But Michael Wilbon tells a story when he was a kid playing football. You know, he grew up like I'm talking about like little league. Before high school. He said he grew up, you know, he's like middle class. He said he lined up against a kid one day who you know, ain't got no food. And he saw this kid frothing at the mouth, and he's thinking about all the toys he's going to play with after the game. And he's like, I don't have a chance to get him. This kid at that age
hungry.
knew that this might be his ticket.
Right.
And that's what it is.
It is.
That's what it is. So these kids, he sees, know their path, their best chance to do whatever, and he's probably going into the most disadvantaged homes. And honestly, it's so unfair because there's no way that he could have articulated this probably and that we would have accepted it just because of the color of his skin.
Yeah. Well, more fathers need to be in the house then.
Now, I will say that because I'm starting to see.
But it's not as easy as that sounds. I mean, it sounds easy. It's easy to say.
If you have a kid, take care of him.
But it's not just a black thing, though. It's not just a black thing, though.
I didn't say anything about black. I was talking about period.
You didn't.
Be in the house.
You didn't. You didn't say anything about black.
If folks don't want statements like this to be true or to be said, be in the house. If you have a kid, be in the house. Or at least be in that child's life. Don't just be a weekend warrior. Stop over there 2 or 3 times throughout the week.
Yeah, you're right.
Not to mention, if that little nigga can ball, you might want to get in on the early ride before he get that money. You got to come and try to make up for the years you lost. So, okay. So look, I got to say this, right?
That's right.
The thing that drove that point home to me was watching the 30 for 30 on Marcus Dupree. The stuff he went through. If he had, I firmly believe if he had a father that was in his life every day, his trajectory would have been different. Because the
Oklahoma back?
Yeah. You know, he's sorry like a real Oklahoma back. But
he's driving trucks.
Yeah, he's driving trucks. But the way they manipulated that, and the men came in there, like the preachers, everyone saw opportunity for themselves. It's the same thing with the AAU system. And it's happening now. Yeah. Somebody approached me to do something with youth football because of the moneymaker that sports is becoming. Mm-hmm. So they're trying to get in on the youth football level,
right?
8th grade and below, right? Because they see the way it's going because all these private schools are paying money. So they're saying we can profit off of it. And it's you look at these AAU coaches that position themselves. And, you know, it's a dirty little secret that AAU basketball across the country is pretty much run by dudes who have street cred.
Right.
Yeah.
And the way it works is, especially the EYBL circuit, which is Nike Summer League circuit. And for those of you who don't know, I'm going to give you a brief explanation of how it actually works. Nike sponsors these teams. So they get everything as far as apparel and all that paid for. There's 32 teams. The bottom 4 teams lose their sponsorship every year, which is a weird thing for Nike to do. Because what they're pretty much doing is promoting street wars. So you got street dudes, and if you're not a street dude and you were able to get good competition, so let's say Boog, as an example, had this great team with like 3 blue chippers. You're not going to have those blue chippers because you ain't got no street cred, so they coming to get them from you by any means necessary. Yeah. If they got to mess with their mama, if they got to lay some money down on their mama, and what you going to do? So you got to have that smell off of you to let you know that you ain't that easy to take. Because one player as you know, in basketball, different than any other sport, because there's 5
That's that
players on the
difference.
court, can turn the tide, can flip the tide, right? So it's a big deal. All they want to do is get in with these guys when they pick where they go to school, and they get some money somehow, some way. They get to run a camp with the school sponsorship. So it's all money laden. It's capitalism at its finest. You're finding a young horse and you're riding him to a better payday. And some of them, it allows them to get out the streets. Now, Curtis Malone just couldn't leave it alone, the streets, but he was notorious for that too.
Yeah.
Nolan Smith's mom and another couple of players' mom. He just do anything he had to do. So I will say this. Actually, this is a nice segue. I want to talk about the Bowl Championship Series for a second because we had 2 terrible games. Why are we doing that on New Year's Eve? Why are we playing those 2 games on New Year's Eve?
I don't know.
Do you think they thought that was a good idea? Shouldn't people be out? Those games suck both years.
Well,
They suck, except for the Clemson-Oklahoma game. That was actually a close game last year. But those games suck. They're playing those games on New Year's Eve. We're having 2 blowouts. Last year, Alabama destroyed Michigan State.
Right.
And then by that win, this is why I'm going to bring it up. By that win, Dabo Swinney got a $600,000 bonus.
Wow.
for the win.
For the win, yeah.
Wow.
And his contract, right?
Wow.
What do the players get?
They get a college education.
I don't like that argument. I don't like that argument.
Get
I mean, I could only. That's the only thing I could.
That's
the
what
only
they
thing
get.
I can
they
say.
get room and board.
That's the only answer.
So what do they get, really? Room and board, college education. A college education is only what you make it, right?
They get a
But they're
higher
there to play
stipend,
sports.
right?
Huh?
Don't they get a stipend now?
You know what a
They get
stipend
a
is?
stipend
The
now.
stipend is called a cost of living stipend, right? So the average athletic scholarship was leaving about $3,500
That's
in
like
expenses that was not being covered.
Mhm.
The average athletic scholarship. This is across the country. So and it's different at each university, but that was the average across the country. So they wanted to add that in so that players, because if you're middle class and you get an athletic scholarship, what that means is your parents can afford to buy you a car.
Mhm.
Your second year or however it works at that particular school, you can have a car. If you are dirt poor and you get an athletic scholarship, that remainder of that cost of living, you don't even have some of them don't even have the money to do that.
Right.
Because chances are, one of the reasons why you're dirt poor is it might be a couple of factors. One is there's not 2 incomes in the house.
Right.
Another is there might be multiple kids. So just because you got a free
both.
scholarship, you know what I'm saying? Or both, right?
Oh, both.
So these players, I don't understand. Sports is such a unique animal. These players should get something. And if it was any other thing in this world, if it was even acting, everybody would be advocating for them to do that.
Right.
People feel differently about athletes. Why? Because athletes from young were always considered cool. So people
Well,
either
certain
like you
athletes.
But they don't like it.
or they don't like you. Nobody feels sorry for athletes. What do they say when we say when I say or anybody says they don't get paid, they should get paid? They get a free education.
No, I wouldn't say that. Like all athletes, certain athletes that play certain sports.
Well, I mean, look, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that one. Everyone shouldn't get the money only because it's not a fair world. Why has it got to be fair all of a sudden? If you're generating revenue, you should get a little bit. And I'm not talking about to make them rich. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about to make them at least come out. I mean, like I dealt with this in the past. They should have a fund set up, a continuing education fund, and they get all their money. They get like $25,000 a year. So when they come out, they have like maybe $100,000 to use to whatever. You're not paying them directly. You know what I'm saying? Something to say that what they're because pretty much it is.
But player number 1 should not get what player number 106 is getting.
Why not? If he's on the team,
I understand, but what I'm saying is, I think there should be a different fund for. There should be a different pay
I agree
for a
with
starting
that, too.
tailback or starting quarterback
Yeah.
versus the third punter.
Yeah, because you can't have.
I think he should get
Like-
something, but I think
Like you can't sell a
I don't
number
think
5 Michigan jersey the same way you gonna sell a number 65 Michigan.
okay. So what you're talking about the Olympic model?
That's
because the Olympic model, they're allowed to sell their autographs and
That's
stuff
what I'm
like
about
that.
to say. They should
Yeah.
be at
They
least
should at least be able to
allowed
do
like
that.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
only a couple people then that would benefit on each team. Because if you think about it in college sports, there's only a couple athletes that move the
Well, there
needle
should be
each
like
year.
I think there should be like a straight
Yeah,
trade
across the
system.
board stipend, and then you should be able to profit off your
However-
For who you are, yeah.
Right.
yeah.
EA Sports can use you in a game, or you could be
Yeah.
NCAA.
So if you're
football,
Peppers,
you should get paid for
Jabril
that.
Peppers, yeah.
That's because you like Jabril Peppers.
Well,
But
yeah, well, he's
I got to
great.
give Boog credit. He's
Well,
the
that's true.
only. He put something to me one time. The most
Great.
plain way I ever heard it is when Terrell Pryor got in trouble for signing an autograph. He said, "What the hell? I can't sign my own name."
That's the
Right.
I can't sign my own. I'm getting in trouble signing my own
I
name
lost my
Yeah.
college eligibility for signing my own name.
Yep.
and getting paid for it.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Does that sound like
It's nuts.
that? To
You
me,
wasn't
that's
being a good. You
My
wasn't being a
name
good
does not
slave.
belong to me.
basically.
You
That's
wasn't being a
basically
good
what you're
slave. Man.
You're
Basically,
a slave.
I once talked to an economist who really believes that the way college sports, that revenue generating sports works, is done incorrectly, and he believes that it should be like the rest of America, where the free marketplace determines your worth. And every person, he said, like that year.
But there's
there's
still
couple-
be no parity though.
well, no. What
Nobody
he's
goes to
saying
the
is,
small
if you
schools.
go to Kentucky, right, and they get like six of the top 50 blue chippers, if you're paying each of those guys a lot of money, then all of them can't go there.
Yeah,
Go
He's
for
saying,
it.
because if you're paying them what
Yeah.
they're worth
you gotta
Yeah.
go.
with the market,
Like
because
a salary
he's saying
cap.
the marketplace says you can ask for whatever you want. You're not going to get it. You're
Yeah.
worth whatever people are going to pay
Free
you.
market.
So you can't have six of those guys because some of the talent would spread out. Now Kentucky's money is long as far as basketball goes, but you see what I'm saying? That's the point he was
Yeah.
trying to get at. He said it evens everything out. That's
This is
what
the
the
playing
belief
field.
is in America. That's the thing. The belief is competition is good.
That's right.
It allows us to get a better product overall, and there would be, like you said there's no parity. That's the argument for parity. So as you can see,
this is gonna be a 5-day show.
this is a topic I'm very passionate about, because I don't understand it, and I also believe that the people who make the money and the money
You
revenue
understand it
generating
very
sports
well.
are black, and that's why. Can't get me to think any other way, because basketball and football are the two sports that generate the money, and most of them, the majority of those sports, are run by black people,
Right.
even if it's not the quarterback. So that's what it is. If it was another sport, it wouldn't be as much of a fight.
Yeah, those sports pay for the other sports. Like
And
tennis
so that's why coaches can make $7 million, and the players can get a nice new athletic center, because most colleges can't show a profit if they're
Right.
public institutions. So, moving on, guys. I want to talk to you guys about Serena Williams.
Oh,
Serena's engaged.
to
Now,
who?
That's your
And-
girl, right?
To who?
I drafted him.
When?
Serena just got engaged last week. Last week, I believe, to Alexis Ohanian, a co-founder of Reddit.
White dude?
White dude, yes. That's why she's drawn ire from some people. There's gonna be, you're not gonna make everybody happy. There's been mixed reviews on that one. Some people are saying that she shouldn't go on with a white man. There's also the segment, which here's the one I love. But there's a segment that's saying that, go girl, and there's a small population saying for the black guys that go to the white.
Whatever
Girls.
makes her happy. Whatever makes her happy, man.
This is my thing about that. I subscribe to your way of thinking. Whatever makes her happy.
Come on, man.
But
I didn't have a chance, so
that's what I'm saying.
Thank
Why are you concerned with somebody marrying outside their race?
She
or
lives
who
a
they
different
marry?
life.
Unless they took that person from
She
you,
lives in
I could
different
understand
circles.
you feeling some kind of way.
She plays tennis at the All England Club.
She lives in
Once a year.
different circles.
You know what I'm saying?
Her best friend is Carolyn Wozniacki, right?
Like, how can
Isn't she
come
white?
on, man?
And then the other thing was
Much
she's
love.
worth
I wish her the best.
she's worth over 150 million,
So what?
and the
She-
guy's worth 5 million.
All right.
Somehow, that became an issue for other people.
how
Yeah,
did that become
For
an
other
Yet
people.
it wasn't an issue for her.
issue? How
for
did that
other
become an issue?
people.
How can that be an issue?
Mac,
That's
No,
Mac.
I'm just
I don't
asking a
care.
question.
there
I
you
mean,
go
you
again,
read-
Mac.
You read the story. I'm just saying.
There you go again, Mac.
Oh, okay.
You try and make sense out of it.
Okay.
You know?
What did they say?
They just feel like she's the breadwinner, and why would she mess with somebody who makes such a? I don't understand that argument.
The media? Who?
No, people.
Come on, man.
You know, they
People need yeah,
people with the Twitter fingers.
They.
You know, them people
They.
that have so much comments about other people's lives.
Juice looking it up right now.
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to see what the.
You trying to see what he look like?
The problem,
It doesn't matter
I
how
think
much you
he
make.
is.
When
He's foreign.
Foreign.
Yeah,
Foreign. Is he?
Foreign.
Yeah.
I thought he's from New York. That's not correct, or
Nah, he might be from
still
New York,
foreign.
but his mother and father ain't from New York.
He's still for.
well, I mean, foreign. But okay,
don't
but
see what the
but what is the
problem is,
issue though? I
I
still
don't
don't see what the issue
care,
is.
man.
There's no issue, man.
When did it
So amongst
become-
us, we don't
Yeah.
care.
I mean,
right? But when did it become?
you had a chance?
We
You was
get
hollering at him?
away from finding good relationships and having families to, this person has to make X amount of dollars before they can be compatible.
I mean, it's not like he was
with somebody
broke.
else.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not like the
You know
man
what I mean?
is broke.
Yeah.
And even if he was, so what? I
So
mean,
what?
She tried it with Common Sense. She tried it with Drake. Them relationships didn't work for her. She dated LeVar Arrington. She dated.
She
Drake.
dated plenty of
She dated
celebrities.
Common.
I think that celebrity stuff, celebrity on celebrity, that's tough. That's tough right there in and of itself.
I just don't understand the logic.
I don't
That's
see
because
why.
there is none. Man.
Oh,
And what?
Go ahead, Mac.
That
Explain.
that she's worth 100 and something million.
See, yeah.
He's only worth 5. What does that have to do
That
with
has
anything?
nothing.
Together, it's 155 million.
I mean, it makes no sense to me.
I thought she was gonna marry her tennis coach, though. To be honest with you,
Yeah, that dude.
that's what I thought.
Tenny Coach
They-
done had that so
They
much though.
They had different chemistry, dog. Their chemistry was like when I used to
Yeah.
watch her like warm up, like the smile that she gave him was like a smile of that you give like to your just regular coach. Like they had some moments. I don't know if it was romantic, but they had a chem. I thought she was gonna marry him.
Come on.
Tennis coach.
Come on, he had her before.
Wow.
You know that he stretched her out in the mornings.
I can't say that, but I'm.
Oh, wow.
Come on.
I mean, I don't know.
Wow.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know how that athletic stretch goes. You take her legs.
That's
like
a
this. Hey,
really
look.
interesting.
So today I
thought.
want you to
Hold
hit
on,
these
what'd you say her
grounds.
name was?
No, I don't know the coach.
I mean, what'd you say her fiance's name?
Alexis Ohanian or something
Okay,
like that.
okay.
But like, you know, you get
Good
her on
for
the
her,
ground, you
man.
take her leg, and you be like this. You stretching her hamstrings.
Hey,
out, you
he's
like,
looking for him.
Just,
It's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem.
No.
It's gonna be a problem.
You know that track stretch
I'm
when you got him on the
hunting
ground
down.
like this?
I'm hunting
Personally.
your
he
motherfucking
fucking
ass
ass
down.
You have my
Locked
daughter
down.
loaded. Midnight.
Hey, Mac, you ever seen that track stretch when you got the leg like this?
You made love to
Nah, I ain't never seen that.
When they laying on their back?
Staring like motherfucking coffee.
Dude.
Staring like motherfucking coffee.
What's your
Look
name,
at
Reggie?
him. But look at his face though. Hey, but
How old are you?
you kind of look
That's
like
how
a
you-
predator right there.
No, that's how you stretch it though.
He's 30.
Look,
You look 30.
Oh, man.
You stretch the leg and then you start talking to
Hey.
about the ground stroke she's gonna be hitting later.
Hey, yeah.
Back
Hey,
strokes.
did you see what he was doing, man? He had a face like,
That's how you do it. That's the track stretch.
oh, okay.
Whatever, man.
But your
Hey.
face though,
What my face
like
got to
she
do
was
with the leg?
going,
though?
like she was gonna get some surprise sex.
Eventually.
you start licking your lips and doing that joke.
Hey, listen,
Hey,
man.
he look at how.
How many days?
Who wouldn't want to marry her as fat as she is? Shit. I
Yeah.
drafted her, I guess.
But the only thing is, I always wanted her and LeVar to have some super slave baby.
Oh my god!
I mean, that's what Odell Beckham Jr.'s parents did.
Yeah, because
So why not?
she was a track athlete, right?
Yeah, he just
And the
walked,
father was a football player.
he walked up to her, just was like, "Hey, let's have a super athlete."
Well, it worked.
just like Zeke.
There is
Zeke's parents?
nothing. Like, I mean, you could do a whole lot, but that DNA,
Jeans, yeah.
them genes, as far as athletics, well, in period. But as far as athletic goes, it is tried and true. Matter of fact, it's a disappointment when two athletes don't make an athlete.
As Zeke Elliott.
Yo.
What's up? What
see?
you find on your phone, Joe?
You see, like,
I
he's
want to see
disappointed.
like the images. I want to see if he had like.
He's just a
maybe
regular
swag.
dude, right?
But he's 6'5", though.
Just a regular
6'5",
dude.
though.
No, he's a regular guy.
Yeah, just a regular
Hey,
dude.
you know what did it?
Access.
Personality. No.
He had to get close to her though.
You got to get past that.
But at some point,
because the looks aren't enough really to grab. She ain't double take like, oh shit.
Right.
He got inside.
but he's into, like, if you Wikipedia him, he's into a lot of philanthropic work. So I'm pretty sure he wrapped her mind up, man. You know, he's into a lot of things, man. It's interesting cat, smart guy.
Yeah, smart guy.
Makes sense. You know,
And she's had all the other types. Yeah,
that's not about to say. She just got a regular dude.
She just like, okay, we ain't no regular now.
No. But
When I mean no regular dude,
Yeah.
So she like
what?
She's like 34, right? She's like 34.
34, 35?
Yeah, 34.
he doesn't have to overshoot. He's not going to outshine her.
Can't.
He just sitting. He's just doing his thing. You go do you.
No, he's not trying to.
I just wonder. Let me ask y'all a question, because it's definitely hypothetical and it more than likely, you know, except for Mac.
But when you can Google 3 or 4 woods that's been in your old lady, that's hard to pill to swallow.
I was just about to
for me.
Why would you Google that?
Because no. Because I'm saying when he's at home and Drake come on MTV or he watching just a regular video or the Sprite commercial and Drake come on, he be like, "Damn man, he done hit my wife."
Hey,
you know what? Hey,
That was a pass.
The kids watching. Oh, Daddy, I like Drake. Can I go to the Drake concert?
Let me tell you. This is what you do. This is what you do. You do just like this. You grab that remote. You go. No, hey.
Y'all laying in bed together, and he come across the Sprite commercial.
Hey, shorty, turn that. You know how dudes go. That's a straight argument.
You want to see the iPod. You want to make sure there ain't none of his music in her and her cell phone. She ain't in the car jamming to his shit.
You like Greg Hardy.
Like yeah.
It's just
put all the guns on the bed.
I think that's the funniest thing about dudes. You going like Greg Hardy?
Right? Bother me. I don't know. They would. I'm insecure.
No. You're not insecure.
I'm insecure.
Okay, well then fuck it. I'm insecure too, because that joke would never go anywhere. Yeah. Talk about put it in the past. That's my past. Well, your past, I should know it then. Your past should be public knowledge.
Nah, but I'm saying you sitting on the bed, your mother and father over, y'all eating dinner, and here come the Sprite commercial. And here's Drake face. And then you look at your wife and she over there just like grooving to that bitch, I crush your motherfucking head with these cans. That's a motherfucking forehead. You see that? That was the worst movie ever. That was a masterpiece, Joe. Bitch, I crush your motherfucking forehead.
Hey, yo. Let me ask you this though.
Hey, but she over there grooving to a Drake joint.
She better not be. There's absolutely.
Drake was he was public about that relationship.
He public about all his relationships.
That You Don't Ever Come See Me joint that he did, that joint was for Serena.
Look, man, she know better.
Come and see me for once. Come and see me. Yeah,
she know better.
For Party Next Door. Yeah.
She knows better. She not gonna be in the corner jamming to no Drake.
Yeah, but it's hard to fight the feeling of Drake.
What I'm saying to you, she know better.
No, but hold on.
She know better.
Sorry though. I'm sorry though.
You want to feel some type of way?
I'm just saying.
I have no. I'm telling you, Juice. I feel more than some type of way.
She gonna know better.
That's gonna every time Drake come on, it's gonna start a fight. Exactly.
You can't get in your car and listen to no black
exactly. Hey, look, I should not know anybody you been with. How about that then?
Yeah. You should not, or you prefer that you shouldn't.
That is.
But when you're Serena,
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Serena Williams not for you.
Because anytime, if we watch that Drake commercial and I catch one head bob,
even a smile, you better not smiling at something else.
She better not.
Hey, look, I tell you what, in the basement, drink all the liquor. All the liquor. I drink all the liquor, not just my liquor. I drink everything now.
You can get bugged.
I drink that 1800 and get bugged.
460.
I that 460.
I put it to you like this: if a Drake girl come on and I'm messing with her. And her head bob, she better disguise that as a sneeze. I'll tell you what.
She in the car with his music and
no.
Don't you dare don't you tell me that's my friend. What?
It's on some
no. That's
no on Instagram. You liking pictures?
Nah,
I just can't.
No.
So let me ask you this.
Nah.
I don't like to play this.
That's not your friend.
I don't like to play.
Hey, was he talking about you in that joke? When he talking about what? Was that for you, bitch? My mother told me I should have never married your black ass.
I'm not envious. I'm not envious of that type of thing. So I know that this won't apply to any of us except for Mac because he's the only one that probably really has a chance. You think you could honestly be with a celebrity chick?
Depends on what she did. Now, if she's superhead, hell to the no. But just a regular celebrity, I can do that.
Name one. I think it's a very different thing.
I can be with Katy Perry.
I think that's it would be kind of emasculating at sometimes, huh? Wouldn't it be? Don't you think?
Oh,
Yeah, because all you doing is just holding her coat.
You're gonna be known as Katy Perry's boyfriend. You're not gonna be Boog.
That's not a
Mac.
That's not a problem outside of the house. That's not a problem outside of the house. In the house, as long as she as long as she understand that once we inside this house, I'm not Katy Perry's husband or whatever you just said. We good. Because I use her.
Because Mac is searching for Mac, Lady Mac.
I used it. That's why. You know, I got the all snow bunny team.
Yeah, Mac opened up the books, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can get something. That's free love in 2017.
Yeah. What you do outside the house, I don't really care. Once we in this house,
how long could you?
It makes more sense outside than
It
inside.
depends, I guess, because like Nicki
I want nobody to
Minaj,
see you do me like
Rihanna.
Throw your jacket to me.
Think about it.
Yo,
they got exposure.
that-
she don't have to throw it to me.
You got
I
exposure.
wouldn't,
I couldn't do it.
I wouldn't date Rihanna.
I couldn't do
Fuck
it.
no.
Rihanna, Nicki Minaj.
No.
Those are the ones you chose? Those are bad examples.
But I'm just
Though.
saying-
I couldn't do that.
And
I
you
can
said
do my
that,
girl
man.
though.
You said it's celebrity.
Hey, Keys though.
Alicia Keys?
Yeah, I
Why? Because
can.
she don't wear makeup no more?
I can do her.
Girl,
I can
yeah.
do her.
No, I'm just saying, just think though. Everywhere they go, they fawn. Like, people are not going to look at you. They're going to look over you or past you to get to your girl.
I'm good with that.
Because
Let
there's
her
two ways
do
you can
whatever
handle it. You
thing.
can stay in the house a lot and you'll be even more insecure.
Nah.
Or you'll be out
No,
there.
hell
anyway.
no.
So
I'm
what you
coming
gonna
out.
do?
No, but you coming out ain't
coming
gonna
out.
change. That
I don't care. I'm coming out.
You just gotta continue doing you.
I'm coming out.
Hey,
Hey,
there's no way I'm staying out.
Just suggest, like,
What I'm telling you, you can't. What I'm saying, you coming out because you trying to keep her from doing something.
Nah,
You trying to keep her. You can't
I
keep
ain't
her.
keeping her from doing
You
that.
can't keep her from
I'm
looking at
gonna
another
be out.
joker. Because you can't. Because I'm telling you, she got to dress you. You can't. You can't go with
I'm
a
still
keys
coming
looking
out,
like
though.
that.
When a woman,
I'm still coming out.
when a woman
When you-
want to cheat, she going.
That's what I'm saying. 50 pumps is all it is.
Yeah.
50 pumps. That's 5 minutes.
Outside of the
Yeah,
gate.
you
That's
right.
5 minutes.
But I'm
She
still
can have you
coming out.
stand outside the
She
gate
did
while
that in
she
the
going
kitchen
to back.
while you in the family room.
Exactly.
50 pumps.
Yeah. There's no point trying to follow no
In the
woman.
basement, she can get 50 pumps. That's not.
There's no point trying to follow a
You
woman.
coming out trying to follow her to keep an eye on her.
Yeah,
That
nah,
ain't-
the hell
ain't
with that.
That ain't the method, dog.
I can't live like that.
Nah, fuck that. You
I
got to
let
do
her
what you
it
do.
that- If it's an award
Yeah.
show or something,
But
yeah,
guess
I
what?
can go out there.
When she get home, go put me some of that. Well, she got to buy, so go give me some of that. Go put me a hit of that 21 year that I got down. Because I ain't drinking 15 year no more. I'm not doing that no more. You at least
Long shit make me a plate.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I think that's the main reason why a lot of these celebrities, the marriages don't work. You know, it's just there's no balance in it. They can, especially with the women, they can only normally mess with someone on their level, like Max said.
But you should though.
Okay, hold on.
It saves a
But
lot
those
of bullshit.
But it adds bullshit.
That's what I'm about to say. It
I got
adds.
some cousins. I got some cousins. Oh, that's your wife. I'm trying to see. Hey, you think you can ask her if I can hold something? you think?
Oh, they got money like that?
I'm trying to get a car, so you think you can ask your girl? I seen on TV. You think you can ask your girl if I can hold something? Yeah. They'd be laying out in front of her car while she getting up going on an interview, trying to get hit by a car. Yeah, just so they can sue her.
Oh man,
Yeah. I think it's a lot of bullshit. But I mean, I don't see why anyone couldn't swing. You just got to be a man's type man though. That's the only way it's gonna work. Can't be no sucker. You can do it.
It is what it is. You know what I mean?
But you know what I don't like?
Attention. If it's about attention, you don't need to be with that person.
But you know what I don't like? I don't like how the celebrities are so touchy-feely, huggy
With each other, right?
everybody.
That's the
Kiss
life,
your
though.
lady right on the face. Everybody.
Yeah,
no,
that's the
no,
life.
no.
Though.
Everybody, but that's just the way you have to get over that.
No, but see,
Nobody
that's-
kissing
that's-
on my goddamn
that's
white
something-
ball. Goddamn
That's a conversation you need to have with her. Like, hey,
Beforehand.
I
yeah.
don't.
But now you
I
ask
don't-
her to stop doing
No,
what the
what I'm
fuck
saying
come
is,
natural.
You just hey, I don't roll like that. All that touchy feely. No, we not doing. Now if she's an actress. Then in the movies,
You can be acting like she giving fuck.
I ain't talking about family and friends. I'm talking about
I know what you're
just
saying.
industry folk. Like,
I got
you know what I'm saying?
That's a conversation that you have to have.
That joint would blow
you have
me.
to have with her. Like, hey, you not kissing nobody.
Hey,
Motherfucker
motherfucker, like,
touchy feely.
motherfucker, like, this album walk up on it, just, hey, baby, how you doing?
Hey.
And look at you like you're short, like,
As I say,
you been
but you know what?
what are you doing here?
But Your woman knows her man. Plain and simple.
Yeah, he thought Tommy Hearns got on that plane though. He thought Tommy Hearns got on that plane. Hey, Cole told him he got on the plane. He was out of there. He seen Tommy Hearns and then he was like, "Well, you in here?"
I talked to Sugar.
Oh man.
Okay, so look.
And he told me you was the kid man.
Raw dog has spoken.
Let me ask y'all a question.
That's funny.
I want to know because occasionally I'll be lunching, right? I'll be tripping. So I want to know.
Occasionally. Almost always, sometimes.
Okay, so I like to come up with my theories, right?
Uh-oh.
And I've had a theory forever, as far as I can remember, that all of those women in Hollywood or the celebrity women, that basically they're promiscuous, right?
They pass along to each other.
Yeah, they're promiscuous. Reason being, my personal belief, the way we're socially conditioned, is once they reach a status that your judgment upon what they're doing doesn't affect their status,
Their day to day.
their day to day, they're gonna do what they want, and a lot of them are gonna make up for lost time.
Yeah.
My theory is a little different.
I've always felt like
Absolutely
that.
right.
Like me calling Nicki Minaj a whore.
She don't give a fuck.
Exactly. She gonna tell me I'm exactly.
She makes
So guess
money
what?
off of that.
She can actually give you $1 million to not say that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So there's no deterrent.
Yeah.
I think a little bit differently.
Okay.
I think it's exposure. You're around somebody long enough, whether it's at your job,
Oh yeah.
and you're in their ear long enough, and you get their attention long enough. At the end of the day, you're just man and woman.
Right.
Okay, I believe that, but I'm talking about
fucking because she's past the past judgment phase. She likes sex.
she does.
No, I think.
But you
I
can't
think-
affect her though.
It ain't because she's worried about. She's not worried about what anybody says. Because
I think she.
that's
I
true
think
also.
it is. Yeah.
I mean,
don't
she
think that's
can
why
be
she's
how she
doing it,
want
though.
to be though. That's not why she's
Long
doing it.
Past that
But
judgment
she's
phase.
way past her inhibitions.
Yeah,
though.
anytime you smoke weed in front of the world to see, you've already showed your ass for the most part.
She don't care.
Yeah.
Like she's past.
And why should
that
she?
judgment.
But I'm telling you, the money is a big equalizer.
Yes.
It's
women.
such a thing, especially with sorry to say, with women. It's a
women.
big equalizer
Huge.
because they place an emphasis on it that I don't quite understand.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that. Like I'm gonna say something. This is the HMG
And I
show,
can say
HMG
this.
Radio,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say something that's not gonna be popular. But when it comes down to respect, when I talk to women, a lot of times when we're having debates, I will throw this out there. I was like, look, it's hard to determine. Like men, we live off of respect. You know, most men, if you don't respect, is enough to get you killed just for disrespecting, right?
It is, yeah.
And a lot of women, for some reason, don't understand this small single thread that the male world is run by, which is the male pride and male ego. But when you ask a woman what means a lot to them, you'll get deferring answers. But when you watch what they respect, a lot of times it's money.
Money.
Yep.
Just through observation, not through what they say. They respect money. So if they got it, the tables are turned. Guess what they're gonna tell you? Nigga, respect me. Well, go ahead with your
It's
thoughts.
the truth. I mean, I believe it. You believe me?
You believe it, B?
I believe. I believe you.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm right, but prove me wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not always right. But guess what? I ain't the most interesting man in the world either.
You. I don't know.
I'll go ahead, man. I don't mind you going against me.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I think in that industry, maybe they respect money. But Serena Williams just showed you opposite. She just showed you.
Oh yeah. But he has some money though. I mean,
I understand.
no. I'm not talking about just in general. I'm not talking about like.
But you don't know how that relationship going though.
Yeah, but it's a lot of men in this world that make far less than their wives.
Oh yeah.
Their spouses. I'm talking about far less.
Yeah.
And so I don't think. I just don't. I get. I get thrown off by the generalizations.
I know, but
Thrown off by shit like that.
okay, let me say this. We're near the end of the show. I probably should have said this in the beginning of the show, and I'm going to start doing this every week for the purposes of the show. That we're going to throw stereotypes and generalizations out wild and rampantly because I don't have the time to say some, most, not all, but a few. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just do it. It's easy to talk, that way, man. If it's not you, I'm not talking to you. I swear I'm not. I just like generalizations because I want to poke you a little, and it's easy. Well, people make generalizations about me all the time. They tell me I'm black. They tell me I'm ugly. They tell me I'm a criminal.
Well, they right about the criminal.
They right about all that.
They're right about the ugly. They're not right about the criminal. You're not a criminal. You're my friend.
In 2017,
Yeah.
one of my New Year's resolutions was to be around positive people.
You're my friend.
So, although we'll be doing Searching for a Lady Mac throughout the year, I won't be back to this motherfucker. And Boog will be screening the applicants.
Currently, I am.
Boog is, and if you ladies are looking for someone you can settle down with and someone to tell you what to do and
Someone to get slapped every day.
someone to get slapped every day, Mac is here. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look.
I do like Katy Perry because you can probably get slapped.
Look, I'm gonna say this. He's a good dude, but I'm not gonna upsell him one bit. I want you to know what you're getting. The interview process is rigorous. It's rigorous.
To get,
but if you get the job, the interview process is hard. It's harder than the job. I'm just gonna say that. But I wish you luck.
let me tell you what, it's a hell of a screening process.
It's a hell of you going through that. So and let me tell you something. The person who's doing the screening process is a selfish person.
Let me tell you what, we're shredding.
You got to catch him on the
shredding
right.
All I'm saying is, on the 20th, inauguration day, come on out. We're going to have a big happy hour.
Are you?
Yeah.
The 20th is what day though?
It's a Friday. It's a Friday.
Oh, okay.
And
that Thursday night, I'm out.
Oh, you got. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of being out, I think it's a good time for us to sign out for the show, right? Thank you, Juice. So
Juice.
we'll go
On
around.
the segue.
It's your boy Boog.
Juice.
Good night.
Week.
It's Mac, yo.
Sure.
And I'm gonna sign off for City as well, but it's your man Swerve the Cool Ruler. We'll be back in 7 days, and hopefully by then we'll have more progress in searching for a Lady Mac. But if not, we'll have more HMG tales and
Mary Mac. All dressed in black.
That's how we end the show. And as you said this out,
Shit.
7 days, people.
Shit.
Good night.
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
Miss Mac.
That is too funny.
Miss Mac.